Okay, man, we're going to talk about being a man. We have a problem in America where we just don't have enough men. We have a lot of people that are men by virtue of age and physical maturity, but we don't have enough men that exhibit masculinity. We have too many Charlie Sheens, but we don't have enough people like Desmond Doss. We have people that have fallen prey to what we hear in church, where the men just need to sit down and behave and be quiet and don't rock the boat. We have allowed the entertainment industry to paint men and fathers as foolish, as stupid, as not knowing what's going on, doing silly things, having to be babysat by the wife. That is not being a man. And it's hard to explain. It's hard to explain it in a short video. What I will do, though, is tell you about an ancient king who had a son who was getting ready to take his throne. And while he was on his deathbed, he told his son, he said, "Take courage and be a man." He went on to give him some more advice, but the point of being take courage and be a man is, don't be fearful. Don't be full of anxiety. Do what you know is right. Stand for something. Know what you believe, know why you believe it, and stand for it. Being a man, it comes with strength of character, strength of purpose, a strong mind, a strong heart. You're not weak-kneed. You don't blow with the winds of change. Society blows one way, you don't blow with it. You stand firm. You're steady. You're the rock. When your family looks at you, they look at you for the guidance of how should we react. There should not be panic. There should not be fear. There should only be someone who is steady, who is consistent, who has the rational response. That's what we're looking for. That's what we need. This country needs it so bad, and we're crying out for it, and we look for it in the wrong places. We look to men like some guys look at our current president as a successful businessman. He's had numerous wives. He's owned the Miss America pageant. Guys, that's not a man. That doesn't make a man. Character makes the man. Fortitude makes the man. Having grit, that makes the man. A man is not someone who's big like The Rock or John Cena or Rambo. The physical characteristics don't make a man. Being able to shoot a gun, being able to field strip a deer, being able to fly fish, doesn't make you a man. Those are some characteristics that we say are manly characteristics, but those are not the characteristics that can lead a family or lead a nation, lead a church. We need the men that can do that. We need the men that can guide the ship with a steady hand. We need the men that can look at a storm like we're currently in and be calm and be rational and look at everything and all the information available to us and make a decision. A man is selfless. There was another ancient king named Solomon, and Solomon had just taken over the kingdom, and he prayed and he asked God, and God asked him, he said, "What do you want?" And you can find the story in 1 Kings 3:5-15. When God asked Solomon, "What do you want?" Solomon told him, he said, "I want wisdom. I have to lead these people. I want wisdom." So God gave him the wisdom, and he told him, "Because you asked for wisdom, I'm going to give you all these other things with it." Solomon turned out to be the wisest king ever, the wisest man ever. God said there was never going to be anybody with your wisdom. But you can do it now. Don't think that you can't do it. Don't think that you're not capable of it. Don't think that, well, I never saw a model. I don't know how to be a man. I don't know how to be wise, strong. It doesn't matter. There's another man named Gideon. The angel of the Lord came to Gideon and called Gideon. He said, "Gideon, a mighty man of valor." Gideon's like, "Whoa, wait a minute. I'm hiding out from my enemies. How am I a mighty man of valor?" The angel of the Lord knew what was in him. God had placed valor and leadership within Gideon. God has placed leadership and valor in all of you men. You just have to ask for the wisdom to see it, the discernment on what to do next. Go all the way back to Genesis. When God created Adam, he said, let us create him in our image. So you are created in the image of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Those three things, you're created in their image. He also gave Adam a very peculiar but very telling task. He told him, he said, you name everything in the garden, all the animals, all the plants, everything. And in that naming, that gave Adam, the first man, the authority to give identity to everything he came across. And that authority still exists. God never revoked it. He never said that authority is gone. So men, you have the authority through your words to give identity to your wife, your children, to the situation around you. They can either be dumb or smart. They can be a mistake or a blessing. They can be ugly and fat or beautiful. It's up to you. It's what you name it. It's what you call it. If you, if your family's falling apart, what are the words that you're speaking? Are you speaking that over it? Same with the nation, same with the church, same with a business. What are you speaking? Your words have authority. What are you speaking over it? So men, we need you to come together. We need you to buckle up, man up. We need you to grow a spine. We need you to shed what society calls the norms. We need you to not look at people like what you see in the media, what you see in Hollywood, what you see on the big screen. All the people that John Wayne portrayed, most of those are fictional characters. Your Hollywood bad guys, the tough guys that Hollywood portrays on the big screen, they're fiction, man. Look at characteristics of men like Billy Graham, men like Desmond Doss, men like Chesty Puller, who was Marshall Dillon. That's where you find guys that could rule with a steady hand, that could govern, that weren't worried what others thought. They would stand for what they knew was right. That's what we need. That's what we need to get back to. Find those men in your life, talk to them, watch them, study what they do. The World War II generation has a lot of those men. You're not looking for the men that the hard drinking brawlers. Those aren't men. They're just overgrown adolescents that have a lot of issues that need to sort out. So men, my challenge to you is this. Be strong, take courage, be a man, guide your family, guide the nation, be strong.